Hi, so my name is Esmeralda. I am 27 years old. I have three daughters, ages 11, 9, and 4. So I'm a handful. I'm happily married. I am a cosmetology student. I do everything here. Yeah. So the reason why I'm recording this video is because I am going to start blogging or just recording my journey that started almost approximately about a year ago. Um, about a year ago, around this time, my mom had a surgery called a stomach sleeve, which is actually they take part of your stomach out. So basically, she had that done. In our family, as you can see, we're a little thick, we're a little heavy. So, I mean, it's something that's in our genes. I came to realize it after dieting and exercising and trying different things to lose weight, and nothing would work. I would never go below a certain amount of weight. So I just think that when I realized that she was doing this, I was like, well, you know what? Maybe this would also work for me because I'm also the same way, I'm thick. I am overweight, if you want to say it. I have problems physically with my knees and my ankles that I get really tired really fast. And being a cosmetology student, you know, doing people's hair and cutting and everything, it puts a toll on your legs and your knees and your feet. So I decided a couple months after that, I called in and made my appointment, and I went about a month after. So this is about 3 months after my mom had her surgery. I went in for my first appointment. We talked about everything, about the different kind of surgeries that they did, and we basically just decided that the best surgery for me was to have the gastric sleeve too. So after that, they gave me all the information. My insurance requires me to take 6 classes. So for 6 months, every month I would go to about an hour and a half hour long class. So I did that for 6 months. So basically around the time that I started school, a little bit after, is that I started my classes. And I was really happy to do them. I set a goal for myself. I was like, okay, once I'm done, I'm going to be able to have my surgery. And it was first going to be scheduled around Christmas time because I had a week off school. But because of problems of, scheduling and stuff, it wasn't able to happen then. So we had to postpone it to the 2nd of February. And after the first time we postponed it, or we rescheduled it, was because of the doctor. He didn't work the week that we had scheduled it, so we had to reschedule again almost a month after. So that was the 5th of February. Today is the 16th, and I'm still here. I think it's 16th. I don't know. I had to call in to reschedule it because I had to do something for school, which ended up not even happening. And we rescheduled it for the 19th of February. So I'm about a day away from my surgery. I have recorded videos. I wanted to start them before, but it was really hard on me because on Wednesday, the 13th of February, I went into my doctor to get updated and make sure that my pre-op was done. I had to take blood drawn and stuff. And they changed the way that they did the surgery to where instead of fasting for the 3 days before the surgery, you would fast for 7 days. So I went in that Wednesday. It was really kind of early. I had to go in to do my pre-op, which I had to fast from the night before. So I couldn't eat anything. I went to my appointment like at 8 o'clock. And then I had my doctor's appointment at 9. So that was all that time. Actually, no, my pre-op was on Monday. Actually, yeah, on Monday. And my doctor's appointment too, and he said, you know what, we have to come back again because I need you to talk to our nutritionist to make sure that you're on the right track because we changed a bunch of things. So I go in on Wednesday again, the 13th. And she's like, well, you have to start fasting today. The appointment was at 10. So again, me wanting to look cute, I didn't eat any breakfast. And I went straight to the doctor. And I was like, no. She's like, you have to start fasting today. I was like, I didn't eat breakfast, so I have to go eat first. I was like, I have to eat something because I'm not going to go and just all of a sudden start fasting without having something to eat first, because I was going to stop eating. Basically, that was going to be my last meal for a very long time. So I decided to go home, and we waited for our kids to get out of school. And I was thinking, from the time I got out of the doctor to the time I got home to when my kids got out, I just started thinking, what do I want to have for my last meal? So I was like, I just want to put everything in my mouth. So I was like, okay, I want to eat a lot. I want to stuff my face with food. Yeah, I'm a food addict. At this point, I admit it. I am. So I decided to go to the Chinese buffet. Yes, we went. I stuffed my face, and I'll upload a video after this one. Actually, I'll upload a couple, I think like 2 videos after this one. One after my initial shock of getting out of the doctor, knowing that I was going to start fasting that same day. And then one of us, later that day, we were at the Chinese restaurant. We were just making a fool of ourselves. I ate a lot. Yeah, I ate more than I usually eat because I wanted to taste it all. I ate it so carefully, Anyways, so we get home and, it's fine. I go to sleep. I had to buy some Carnation, like instant breakfast kind that have no sugar. So I bought those, and I could only drink those in water with Crystalite or just pure water, or I could also have broth, which, let me tell you a little funny story. So first 3 days of fasting were very hard. The first day was a Thursday. I have school Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So the first day was Thursday. Thursday is an in-class day. So we're in class all day. We don't take any guests or any clients at all. So during the days that we're in class, we tend to eat all day. So I knew it was going to be hard on me. And as soon as I walked in, I told my friends, what? This is it. I'm not eating. I can't eat. They all felt really bad because it was Valentine's Day. One of them took donuts. They were having candies. We eat all day. I seriously wanted to cry the whole time I was in school because it was really hard. When you're used to having this lifestyle or having to do stuff, without anybody telling you can't, it's hard. So that was the first day I got home. When I got home, I knew from the beginning I was going to have a big argument with my husband because I was not in the mood. I was in a very bad mood. I was stressed out. I was hungry. So I get home and I lay on the couch and I just want to cry. I get home, I watch my favorite show, Grey's Anatomy, and after it was done, I was like, I have to go to sleep. I have to go to bed because I was tired. I was like physically exhausted because I didn't put any food in my body and when it's used to. So I decided to come to bed, blah, 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 one thing after another. Me and my husband have a big argument, and I tell him, it's hard on me. I'm trying to be as, I don't know how to put it. I was trying to be as patient as possible and just not go off on people, but it's hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I've never had to go through this in my entire life. Fortunately, I've always been blessed for always having food in our home. And my fridge is full of food that I haven't even been able to cook because I'm so hungry that I know that if I cook, I will be, I will eat it, you know. I've asked my husband to cook for them, or like this morning, asked him, you know, go cook for them and go eat before I go downstairs because it's hard. You know, I just have to smell it and I'm like, oh my god, you know. So my second oldest was like, okay, mom, I won't eat if you don't eat, which she's a sweetheart, but you know, that's not possible. You know, they have to eat. So today is my fourth day. Tomorrow's my fifth day, my last day. I'm having my surgery the 19th of February. So today is 17th of February. And I'm excited, but I'm nervous. You know, there's like a 0.1% chance that something goes fatally wrong. But I mean, even though the doctor has reassured me that he's done this millions of times, well, not millions, but hundreds of times, you know, it's still there. You know, you still think, you're like, what if I am that 1%? You know, it's hard. I know it's worth it because I have to do this for my health. You know, I can't be selfish and say I don't want to go through the pain because I know I'm taking, in a way, I'm taking time away from my kids, because I know that if I don't start getting healthier, I will not be here for my kids, and I don't want that. You know, I want to be here for my kids until I can no longer be here. You know, and even though we don't have our time, you know, we don't know when we're leaving, I don't want my health to be a reason why. So I'm doing this, and if anybody else is going through this, you know, just know that there's other people that are struggling too. They're struggling towards the path to this. It's been a long road for me. Almost, you could say, almost a year of starting my classes and learning everything that's gonna have to change, or learning everything that has been changed towards getting to this point. I'm excited because I know that I'm gonna be able to start doing much more things with my kids, you know. And I get emotional because just thinking, you know, we can't do many things, mainly because of me, you know, mainly because of my physical being, of not being able to do things with my kids, you know. It's hard, it's disappointing to know that, oh my god, you know, I have a perfectly good bike outside and I can't even use it because my knees hurt. Or I love to go hiking, but I can't because my knees hurt. It's all my knees. So I'm excited for this. I can't wait for me to just start on the journey to actually, like, the journey after the surgery. So the journey before the surgery was really fine. You know, I learned that I'm gonna have to exercise a lot more. I'm gonna have to change my eating habits completely. Even my family is, because, you know, I'm gonna want them to be healthy too. So I'm just happy. You know, I'm happy to be at this point. You know, I'm happy to be here because I know that I will not go back, even though you can, because surgery is not permanent. But I don't want to go back to this. Even though I love myself, I'm very happy the way I am. You know, I've never been a person that's like, oh my god, I'm so fat. Oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my god, no, you know, I obviously things change. You can't do certain things, or you can't dress a certain way. That changes, but other than that, I mean, I'm a pretty happy person. I'm a pretty outgoing person. You can see it, like, nothing stops me. I'm kind of crazy. Look at this pink hair. I'm almost a 30-year-old mom with pink hair. So, I don't know. I just wanted to start making my videos, for whoever's out there that is going through the same thing. There's a lot of people that are going through the same thing too, going through the same process, and it's hard. And if maybe you're barely starting the process, just hang in there. It's hard, but it's so worth it. I haven't done my surgery, but I know it's so worth it. Um, I don't know. I mean, I just wanna put my story out there for who anybody it inspires to do it. Even though in the beginning when I was doing this, some people, or I knew some people would think, oh my god, this is like the easiest way out. I mean, fasting for 5 days is not the easiest way out, knowing that after fasting for 5 days, you're going to go into surgery and be in an extreme amount of pain afterwards because you are getting part of yourself cut open, and part of you is coming out of you. So that's not the easy way out. I've tried exercising, I have tried dieting, I have tried so much, and it's never worked. And it works to a certain extent, but it's just me. It's my genes. I have learned to just accept it. I'm just like, I call myself, and it's gonna be funny, but I call myself a chunky monkey. I'm a chunky monkey. This is just me, this is just the way I am, the way I was made, It runs in my family. What can I say? So I just want to have my kids also like start that healthy lifestyle so they don't have to go through this when they're older. And yeah, so I mean, and anybody else that is like a relative, like a husband, a brother, a mother, you know, a sister, if somebody, is going through this, just be there for them. Just know that this is something, like I said, this is not the easy way out. Again, I'm having the stomach sleep, which is not permanent. This is something that you have to change yourself for it to be totally effective, and you have to always maintain that amount of that rhythm in your life to not go back, because I could easily go back to this. So like I said, if you're a relative, if you are a person that's involved with somebody that's going through this, just be there for them. Just always understand that it's hard. Always understand that it's not easy to take it to say yes, or to make a decision this big, because it is a big decision. You are putting yourself voluntarily at a risk for something big to happen. Like I said, there's only a 0.1% chance that something might go wrong, but you never know if you're that 0.1% chance. Especially for me it has been really hard. I mean, I have days where I freak out, and I get cold. When I freak out and get really nervous, I get really cold, and I'll get really cold just thinking about the fact that I've never had a real surgery. The most that I've ever had done is have my wisdom teeth taken out. All four of them at the same time. And that's it. All my kids were born naturally, So I get nervous, but I know it's worth it. Again, I just want to say it's worth it, and I know somebody up there is, or not up there, but up there is just watching over me. I thank my husband every day for being so understanding of me right now, and my kids are just awesome kids, because they understand that it's been very tough days for me getting to this point, and we're excited. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say? I mean, if you want any more information about anything, I am glad to give it to you. Just leave a comment. I will also start just recording like other stuff, not just in videos but like in a written blog. I will try to post on it as much as possible. Just keep in mind I have 3 kids and I'm going into surgery in like a day. So yeah, if you have any questions, any comments, anything that you want me, if you want anything to know, if you need anything, if you just want somebody to talk to just because they're going through the same thing, you know, I'm here. Um, uh, I'm here, so if you need anything, just let me know. And I am will be recording a video tomorrow, which is the day before, and I'll be recording the day of, just so you can see how awesome I'm gonna look in my hospital gown. So I'm gonna wake up really early, like around 4:30, because I have to take a shower. Actually, I have to wake up before because I have to take a shower, and the hospital is about 30-minute drive, or 30 to 40-minute drive. That's kind of far. We have to be there at 5:30, and my surgery is at 7:30. So yeah. So again, I keep rambling on because I keep remembering stuff that I want to say. But again, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video if you know with someone that you know is going through the same thing and may want some reassurance that, you know, it's worth it. You're getting there, and let's be excited for this and let's be happy. And yeah, so goodbye, and hopefully I will be uploading another video tomorrow really early, or not that early, but just letting you know how I'm feeling the day before. And I'm gonna have my husband upload a video of the day of just the before the surgery, not the after, because I will not look like this. I would not look so cute. So I'll have him help me do the stuff for the videos, and I hope to see you guys soon, even though I can't see who's watching this, but goodbye.